Hi guys, this is Anna, baby trader, and we are on the Quadex platform trading on binary options. So we gotta use today one of the favorite strategies of all the time if you want to be just relaxing in trading and if you want to have some stable results. And this is the type of video when I am starting with the small sums. So I want to show you that everything is possible if you are smart enough. We go. So my videos with the small sums starting with just $29. I know it's kind of a lot when it's the last $29 or the only $29 that you are having. So I am, with all respect, actually to all bets, to all sums, just because you need to respect what you have, and that's how you can actually maximize it. But not forget to have some risks, because the risk is actually a multiplier of what you are having. So just to be more sure that we can multiply what we have, that we can actually have more than we have now, we gotta use some classic safest indicators. The best one, the orthodox one, if I may say it. Just lots of stuff about that indicator, lots of safe feelings about that indicator. And as you may see, moving average just right here, guys, and stochastic oscillator, perfect one. And this is, I am just trying to give you some hints how these lines are combined into the charts, how we can actually use all of these lines just to have our first or last or any profits. So we start. I am a little bit sleepy in the beginning, but we gotta start it. So first bet. Today is gonna be quite simple, quite fast, just because these two indicators, I guess everybody is familiar about this indicator. Here we have just some upward movement that is continuing, and moving average just showing it to us. So we made this bet for an upward movement, and we wait for some results and the first profit. So we already may see that we're going to have it as a profit. And what about the stochastic oscillator lines? They're too flat, and that means for us in that case now that we are not expecting any changes. Yep, it could be a little bit downward just because when the line is crossing. For us it means that we gotta see some changes of the tendency, as you may see it now, but it actually, with that flat continuous line, just expecting that it's gonna be the continuation of what we just haven't seen on the chart. Let's go next. And this is again and again just right here, but I just made my bet for a downward movement, but it looks like a little bit the same, as the last situation, but we already detecting some tendency of the downward movement. So we are expecting these flat lines of the stochastic oscillator gonna give us the feeling that it's gonna be the continuation of the trend that it's already existed. And the moving average here may be a little bit misguiding, but let's see how it's gonna end for us, and after talk about that. And you may see already that I was correct, and the thing that just gave me that again and again, that we already have seen some changes, because if I gotta enter this trade maybe like minute or a minute and a half or 2 minutes before, I'm gonna make this bet for an upward movement, because everything was showing me that it's gonna be still some upward movement and we still have time. But here, and remember about the moving average, it is moving average, it's not below the chart, it's in the average, and that's quite important. So right here I made my bet for an upward movement, and again, why? Just look at the chart, just think by yourself, and then after we got the result, we gotta talk. And here's also just the key thing, that this is the moving average. It is going by the averages of these candles of the price changes. And nevertheless, I entered this trade at the minute when it was the orange candle, but you may see this orange candle was a little bit, anyway, it was a little bit higher than the last green candle. And the stochastic oscillator lines were flat, and it actually in that case means that they can go or higher or, how to say that, or more down. But moving average and the whole chart give us the hint, just what's gonna be going on over there. So let's make more and more, and here is quite perfectly understandable because the stochastic oscillator and the moving average showing us that we are getting upwards, so we made our bet for an upward movement and quite safely just waiting for the result. So as I just told you, the timing is perfect because we are, I think, in the kind of middle of this trend. And the moving average is rising, the stochastic oscillator line is rising, but it's just now started to cross each other, or to trying to cross each other, and that moment is already a little bit tricky. But when we entered, this was the distance between lines, what gave us quite safe feelings that we can be so correct. I'm not sure if I would enter this trade again and again for an upward movement, maybe, but it's gonna be quite dangerous already. But anyway, we got this profit, we collected, and we go. So again, I don't know why, but we are so lucky about these flat lines of the stochastic oscillator, and it means that it's the high volatility on the market. I made my bet, and I made it for an upward movement. Why? Because I've already seen that trend. Moving average showing us that we gotta have some smooth rising. So that's why I made it. These orange candles, that's the knot that I want to see, but we got a better jump. So by now it looks awful, but you may see it just have changed on my eyes, please. Yep. Just have it as a profit. And again, these flat lines are quite tricky, just because the candles are just switching and changing each other, the green, the orange, the green, the orange, and at some moment, at some point, you may be not, so lucky just to catch it. Anyway, we got it, like more than $500, started from $29, and I think this is just, I don't know, the perfect result. So this result is just speaking for yourself. We're done. So guys, we're done. I am satisfied. We had some tricky moments, yep, that's true, but anyway, I quite like it. And don't forget, please, I don't know why, but I stopped to mention that I have the Telegram channel with the free signals, where I give on a daily basis, 5 days per week, for free signals, and we kind of trade together. We kind of sometimes tempting together and trying to fix that it's some loses or some wins, but mostly we just win together, and I am just inviting you to my channel. So all the links below this video or in my bio, and just join it. We get a trade together.